Let's get started. Good morning. Welcome. Again, just your own body. We're not doing anything fancy today. I am thinking of doing a foam roller class Thursday, I think at 9, like a 45-minute class. More stretching, mobilization, nothing crazy. So I think I'm going to do that on Thursday at 9. I will put it out there and let you guys know for sure, because I think we need to do some of that from all these classes we've been doing. Okay? Alrighty, so let's go ahead and start standing. Go ahead, start at the back of your mat. So go ahead and join me. So feet are hip bone distance apart, and just stand nice and tall. Roll the shoulders around a couple times. And then go ahead and go into your roll down, just real slow. All the way down. And just hang here a moment. Just shake out everything. Maybe pedal the knees. We're a little tight this morning. And then soften the knees. Use your belly to roll all the way up. And once we're up, just roll your shoulders a few times again. Take a big inhale and then exhale. All the way down. Scoop up the belly. Just let your arms hang. And just hold here. And then use your abs to roll all the way up. Push the floor away. And again, roll the shoulders around. And this time, let's just get some arm circles. Let's just get those arms moving. You're a little tight in your shoulders, kind of like we're doing the backstroke. Big reach. One more time. Reach and left arm. And then go ahead, roll all the way down again. And this time, once we're down, let's just hang here a second. You just feel those hamstrings get a little longer by pulling your hips up towards the ceiling, but relax through the neck and shoulders. This time, hold on to your opposite elbows with your opposite hands, and just let that weight pull you down a little bit. Don't force it. Just feel like you're hanging like a little rag doll. Pull the abs in and just hang again. Let's bend the right knee just a smidge, and you're gonna feel that lift through the left. And then switch, bend the left knee a smidge, relax the neck. Then straighten both legs, release the arms, soft knees, scoop the abs as we round all the way back up. So we're gonna go into a down dog position or up stretch. So from here, start your roll down. Oh, hi, buddy. We need to go in your bed. Start your roll down. And then walk out to your down dog. It's okay if your heels are lifted, right? But we're gonna get a stretch again. So reach your chest back towards your thighs. Shoulders are down. Oh, I have a visitor. So from here, just getting that nice length, trying not to put weight so much in my arms, trying to feel as if I'm pulling my hips up and get that bigger stretch. Again, shoulders draw down, pull up in the belly. And then slowly roll back to standing and come all the way up. Again, roll your shoulders around a few times. So we're going back into that down dog up stretch position. We'll get some pedaling, a little bit more of a stretch. Here we go, round it down all the way. Walk it on out. Again, the heels might lift, that's fine. Press your weight back. Really spread the fingers apart. So if you look at your hands, spread your fingers and feel like you're pushing your mat forward as your chest reaches back towards your thighs. Now, once you're there, your shoulders might be up in your ears. So now try to squeeze down as if you're drawing your shoulder blades down towards your tailbone. So you have a nice long neck and you're finding the muscles in your armpits and your lats to stabilize you and hold you. Now from here, let's bend the left knee a smidge and push the right heel down into the mat. Hey buddy, you gotta move. And then let's switch. So the left heel is down, the right knee is bent. Okay, someone's very needy, obviously. Keep switching. Come in your bed. That's it, down. And just keep switching, finding that stretch in your down dog, what works for you. right? If it's too much, always come down to your knees and just find that child's pose stretch. If you need to release through the shoulders, one more time, each leg, just really get that length in the stretch. Then both heels press towards the floor and walk the hands back to the feet. Hang here again, soften the knees, roll up. So we're just trying to get a little bit more length in our hamstrings, because the more you get the length out of the hamstrings, the better for your back. Also, then you'll feel like you put less weight in your arms if we can keep our weight back. Find the strength and the flexibility. Going back to down dog, adding some movement to this. Here we go. Round it down. Find your down doggy. Again, push the mat forward. Spread the fingers. Walk the feet closer together. So right now, I just have my feet maybe an inch or two apart. Shoulders are drawn back, scoop up in the belly. Inhale, float your right leg up, and then set it down. Now, I'm not lifting it very high. Then exhale, left leg. So just feel that transfer of weight, and then set it down. So I'm only lifting my leg, right leg now, maybe hip height, okay, because I don't want my pelvis to move, left leg, or to feel it in my low back. So it's not about stretching it to the ceiling. Right leg again, and back. And when you're transferring, watching you're not shifting. It's as if both legs are still on the mat. Holding here, you're gonna go ahead and bring the right leg up, hold that leg up, push your weight back into that left foot. It's okay if the heel doesn't go down, and pulse right leg up. Squeeze the butt, 1, 2, flex your foot, 3, so if you look down, you see your toes on that right leg, 4, 3, 2, 1, step that leg right back down. Plug your shoulders back, because I know our shoulders creep up. Exhale, left leg. Hold it here. Squeeze armpits, guys, and pulse it. 1, 2, abs in. 3, 4, getting that big stretch in the right leg. 2, 1, replace that foot. Walk your hands back. We'll give our shoulders a little break. Shake it out here. Soften the knees, round up. I know it's really hard to not all of a sudden lean into our arms. We all do it, I do it too. We just have to keep thinking, weight back, find those muscles in our shoulder girdles, which is the armpits, the ribs, all those muscles that support us. Going down again, adding arm. Round it down. Walk it out. Find that nice down doggy again. Okay. So from here, again, I'm gonna bring my feet about an inch or so apart. Spread the toes apart. Push your mat forward with your hands as you shift back, shoulder down, abs in as we float the right leg up again. This time, bend the right knee into your chest, come forward, and then just shoot it back out. I'm not going very far forward. Exhale just enough to bring my shoulders over my wrist. So I don't have to shift into plank. Exhale just a little. I'm trying to get my knee up and press back and use the belly. Exhale. Up. Try to keep pushing the floor away. One more time. Exhale. Pull up. Reach that leg back. Set it on down. Shoulders plug back again here. Exhale. Lift the left leg up. Hold it here. We're pulling that left knee in. Stuck in the abs. And then press it back. Again. Exhale. Use your breath. When you exhale through your mouth, you really can pull the abs in deeper. Exhale. Push it back. 2 more. Exhale. 1 more time. Exhale. And back. Replace that foot. Walk the hands back. Hang down again. Shake out those shoulders. Soft knees. Round it up. All right, so we're adding on. When we pull the knee in, we are going to step the foot forward into a lunge. Okay, just get the legs a little warmer. Here we go. Round it down. Scoop out the belly. Walk it on out. Find that down dog again. Press it on back. Walk the feet a little closer once again. Plug those shoulders. Right leg floats up. Exhale, pull that right knee into your nose and step the foot forward right between your hands. If you can't get it there, help it out a little bit here, guys. Now,
I'm in a high lunge, so I'm gonna bend my back knee a little bit, okay? So my right knee is directly over my right heel in a 90 degrees as much as I can get. My left knee is hovering, fingertips and pulse down. Push from the right leg. Right leg is the working leg, so squeeze the back of that leg, pull up in the belly, create some length in your torso. So we're trying not to round. Really push down through the foot, so we're not using the knee. We're using the hamstring, the quad, your abs are in. Little presses, give me 5 more. 4, 3, 2, hold, hands down, pull up that leg, shift it back, replace it onto the mat. Shoulders pull back. Here we go. Left leg comes up. Bend that knee in. Use your abs to pull it up. Find it again. You can bring that right foot in a little bit. Lift up. Make sure we got there and we're in 90 degrees. Help it up. You can always set the knee down and help that leg out. Hold here and pull. Stand. Squeeze both butt cheeks here, guys. Abs in. So it's really hard a lot of times for us to bend that knee and get it forward. A lot of times it's some flexibility in the back. It's also your hip flexors. Your hip flexors have to work to pull that leg forward. So if our hip flexors are a little weak, as well as tight, right, kind of goes together. It's hard. So always give it a little assistance, but try to work on really getting that knee up into your chest to get the foot forward. Have I distracted you enough? Are you feeling that leg yet? Hands back down, now pull up that leg, press it back. So like I said, it does take a lot in the hip flexors and walk back. A lot of times you always think, oh, I just have to keep stretching my hip flexors, soften the knees, roll up. But a lot of times our hip flexors can be weak too. So we do have to do these things to keep them strong, but you have to balance out with the flexibility. I have those issues too with my hip flexors. Roll the shoulders around. All right, we're gonna go into maybe 1 or 2 more down dogs, sorry. And we're gonna do some push-ups. With the down dog push-ups, your weight isn't forward. Your weight is back. We're gonna start elbows wide. Bend the knees if you need to. Roll it on down again. Walk it out. So if you're tight in your hamstrings and you can't maintain this position, bend your knees, please. Just hover them just like this. Perfectly fine. But I really want you to get your chest back towards your thighs, because when we bend our elbows, I want you to look between your legs and bring the crown of the head between your thumbs and then straighten the arms. So as I bend my elbows, my heels are lifting off the ground, okay? Right, because that's the flexibility I have in my ankles and calves. Some of you might be really flexible and can keep your heels down. Try not to lean into the hand. So if you do this properly, it doesn't kill your wrist. Make sure you're finding those shoulder girdle muscles, abs in. If you're confused, just watch a couple to see that I'm not leaning into my arms. I'm in a little bit of a diagonal. Last 3, pull the abs in. 2, elbows wide. Hold 1. Can we hold our bent elbows and pulse? 1, 2, 3, 4. Abs in. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Straighten the arms. Walk the hands back. Shake everything out. Soften the knees. Round it on up. Roll the shoulders around. Let's go ahead and just get a nice little stretch. Interlace the fingers behind your back. Stretch your shoulders. So version 2, triceps. So instead of the elbows going out wide, elbows are going to go narrow. I want you to have the feeling that you could go down on your forearm. So think of it as a forearm down dog. In yoga, I believe it's called dolphin. So you want to think of that. That's where you're aiming, okay? All right, so we're going to go ahead, do our roll down, find our down dog first. Elbows are going to face in, like you're squeezing them, okay? Here we go. Roll it down, walk out to your down dog again. Little animal distraction. Go on. All right, find your down dog. Again, bend the knees if you need to, okay? From here, elbows are gonna be narrow. Sit. Good. And then you're gonna slowly bend the elbows towards the floor. It's gonna be harder, then press it away. So still look down at your feet if you can. Bend those elbows, maybe you can almost get to the floor and straighten out. Again, bend, squeeze into the triceps and armpits. Again, bend knees if necessary, guys, right? Just like this, I can bend my knees to take it out of my hamstrings if you're a little too hammy today. Abs in. Let's do 4 more. 4, press it away. 3, press the floor away. 2, push your weight back. 1, we're gonna hold our bend. Hold it, find that hover. 1, 2, 3, 4, abs in. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, straighten the arms. Walk the feet to the hands this time, all the way to the front of our mat. Have a seat down. Extend the legs on out. Ooh, those ones are a whole lot harder. But you should have felt those triceps working a little bit here, as well as around the shoulders and shoulder girdle. All right, so from here, just shake out the wrists if you need to. But again, if you do that right and you keep your weight back, you don't feel your wrists. That's why I really like those a lot, because I get really wristy during push-ups. Okay, so here we go. Arms are out, chest is lifted. We're gonna slowly go into our roll down. Scoop the abs in. Take your time, squeeze into the armpits. All the way down, one bone at a time. Arms are up, we're gonna come right back up. Inhale, lift. Scoop the abs in. But this time, let's get a stretch, right? Let's find our big stretch every time. Again, finding the length in the hamstrings once again, and just hold here. Coming back up again. This time we're gonna roll down and stop at our shoulder blades in a high crunch. So exhale, use your abs. Get down however you need, but I do want the legs straight once you get down. So once you're here, you're in that high crunch. The legs are extended long, hands back behind the neck. Tiny chest lifts here. Exhale up, 1, use your breath. 2, 3, scoop the belly in. 4, find those muscles we were just working on in our armpits and ribs. That's what's supporting your neck. So your hands are holding your neck and letting your head be real heavy. So it's not about the neck. Give me 3 more. 3, squeeze the legs here, guys. 2, 1, stretch your arms. Exhale, use your belly to come up. Again, grab your thighs if you have a hard time with roll up. Give yourself that nice stretch forward, right? Modify where you need, because I know roll-ups are really hard for a lot of us. Arms are back out. We're going to the same position to do obliques. Exhale, draw the abs in. Roll it down. 1 going at a time. But I really hope some of you are getting better at your roll-ups since we've been doing these for the last month. Hands behind your head. From here, I'm going to crunch in a little twist right, then back through the middle. Exhale to the left. So this is a little tricky, keeping the legs out straight as we find that twist. Really keep your hips anchored down. I know that's hard. Twist and try to stay high. If this bothers anyone's back, please do this with a bent knee and your feet on the floor like this instead, okay? Exhale. Again, always modify what works for your body, because this is a little bit trickier with straight legs. Exhale, twist to the right. And twist to the left. We got a few more. And right. And left. Let's do 1 more set. And right. And left. Come to center. Reach your arms. Grab your thighs if you need to. Scoop the abs in. Let's find our stretch once again. Draw down. Relax your shoulders. Get a big stretch. And let's come right back up again. Adding on, we're stopping back at the shoulder blades again. Shoulders are down. Reach the arms long. Exhale. Draw the belly in. Tuck your tail. Really slow. 1 bone at a time. Stop at your high crunch. Hands back. Interlace into your neck. Exhale, the right leg is going to lift up and then down. Exhale, left leg up and down. Exhale, right leg up. You can always do this with head down too, right? Exhale, left and down. Exhale, abs in right. And again, belly in, lift. Squeeze the legs every time. So find that energy, keep squeezing around the base of your butt to your inner thighs. Trying to maintain neutral pelvis, so left. We got one more set, right leg up. Left leg up. While we're here, right leg up, twist to that right leg. Back to center. Left leg up, twist left. Back to center. Move right leg up, we twist. Center, try to get off the shoulders as you twist. Right, you might be right on the tip of those shoulder blades, that's okay. But try not to roll onto them as you twist. Again, exhale. We should be feeling our belly about now. And left, we got one more set. Exhale, right, stretch that leg long. And left, legs long, reach your arms, bend the knees if you need to. Woo! Feeling those abs on the roll up. The roll ups start to get a little more difficult as we're getting the abs fired up. All right, so we have one more thing, I think. We'll go one more. We'll do a little leg circle with our head up. Here we go. Chest is up. Exhale. We're going to be proficient at our roll-ups. Rolling down, one bone at a time. Remember, you can always bend the knee, hands back. So if you need to bend the left knee, you can. If not, right leg comes up. Open a little, circle down. Exhale, it comes up. It's a little circle. It's more of like an oval, I want to say, than a circle, right? Because I'm really not going too far over my other leg, just a smidge, right? So it's like this big oval. Two more. Anchor the left leg. You can always have this knee bent like this if you need to. Let's reverse. We go down and out. And again, I'm not making it big. Unless you have that stability and you can make a bigger circle, go for it. If you have it, please do it, right? Challenge yourself. Last three, super straight leg, try to get it straighter. Two, because we're engaging the thigh. One, lower that leg down, crunch a little higher. Exhale, left leg comes up. And we're gonna go down and circle out and home. Slight crossover, down and around. Okay, super straight leg. I'm trying to engage my quad, inner thighs for stability, right? And to get my legs working. I don't want fluffy legs, right? I want strong legs. Two more. Breathe. One more. And let's reverse. Down and around. Again, anchor that right leg. You can always bend it again, guys. You can do this with head down. You don't have to be up. Last three. Two. And one. Lower that leg down. Reach your arms long. Exhale. Woo! Can we do our roll up? Hello. And stretch. Give yourself a big, big stretch right here, guys. You can flex your feet, grab where you can. If that means that's your shins you're grabbing onto, that's fine. Just find where it works for your body and you get that nice stretch. Okay, so we're going into a half roll down, not super far. Arms are out, chest is up. Pull the belly in. I'm just rolling off my sits bones. So just roll back a little bit. Don't go very far, okay? Shoulders are down. Light feet. So all we're going to do is exhale, lightly drag the right heel in and then slide it out. And then the left. I'm only dragging my leg as far as I don't compromise my upper body. So I'm not pulling it so far into me that I'm collapsing. Try to draw the belly in to drag the leg. So I'm skimming the floor. Scoop the tummy in. Arms are reaching. If you need this harder, hands behind the head, and oh my goodness, this is a whole lot harder, right? If you need it. We have one more right, and one more left. Extend, and come forward. So we're gonna do it again in an external rotation. So find that wrap, so sit tall. You might have to get your butt kind of squeezed under. Wrap through the thighs, heels together. If this bothers you, go back to parallel. Reach out, exhale, squeeze your butt, pull belly, and we're in our little half roll back. Shoulders are down. I'm gonna slide my right leg so the knee does open, and then slide and squeeze the heels. Exhale the left, and slide, squeeze them together. Right, and back, Exhale, abs in left. Squeeze, and we got the right. And squeeze, abs in left. Squeeze the button heels and the right. Do what you can, again, left. If you need a support, put something behind you, right. One more time, and left. And then let's come forward. So you might have felt completely different in that external rotation. Some of you might have liked it better or worse. All right, we are going to a double leg. So we're gonna stay in turned out. We're gonna drag both heels in. Here we go, squeeze your butt, reach up, exhale, draw the abs in, find that little tuck, squeeze your butt, exhale, both heels, and then slide them out. Very light, exhale, scoop in the low belly, and you can go back to single leg if this is too much, because what I'm gonna add is I'm gonna go down and then crunch up. Slide the legs out as I lower a little, and then up. Give me 5, pull the belly in, 4, scoop. 1, lift, extend the legs, and let's come up. Let's go into a little hip stretch here. So bend the knees, open the knees wide, because you might have felt those hip flexors assisting you a little bit, okay? So soles of the feet together, press open the knees, press your elbows into your thighs if you'd like, and just get a nice little stretch. All right, someone's helping me a little bit. Oh, you're feisty this morning. All right, from here, just fold over your feet and just find that bigger stretch through your back and your hips before we do roll down. So that exercise is important for what we're gonna do next. Back in your butt, don't. Okay, so from here, roll all the way down onto your back, please. And just find a stretch once you get there. So as you're down, just give me a big, big, big stretch. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, somebody is naughty. All right, come over. So stretch your arms and legs back. All right, so from here, go ahead, keep the legs out for a moment and find that wrap again. So just like you were doing earlier. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, you guys. Reach up. Go ahead and reach your arms to the ceiling, okay? And we're just gonna add a crunch. Brutus. So from here, exhale, just curl, oh goodness, Brutus. Curl up, reach your arms down, and then come right back down. All we're gonna do is start. Exhale, curl, and back. All right, so what we're gonna add, keep curling for me, is that draw the leg in. So as you curl up, draw the right heel in like you did before, and then lay right back down. And now the left, exhale, and then back down. So I'm in that turned out, dragging, very light, and left. So can we do both this time? Exhale, drag both, and then carefully come down. Little harder, especially as you extend the legs, so be careful. Exhale, slide, and back. One more, slide. Can you stay here? Float the legs up. So I'm in a little turned out, lower the feet down, slide them out as we lay down. So we're gonna add to this, it's a little progression. Exhale, curl up, slide the legs, hold. Curl them up to that little rotated tabletop. Lower down the feet, extend the legs, lay back down. Adding on, exhale, slide the legs, curl up, hold, float the legs. From here, push the legs out, squeeze them tight, bend the knees, lower the feet, slide it out. Okay, a lot of choreography. Exhale, curl up, slide the legs. Inhale, float up. Exhale, push legs out. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, lower the feet and slide it out. Inhale. Do we have it? Exhale, curl up, slide. Inhale, legs up, hold. Inhale, push them out, squeeze the thighs. Bend the knees. Lower the feet. Exhale. We have one more, then we're going right into the 100. Exhale, slide the legs. Inhale, legs up. Exhale, squeeze the thighs. Bend the knees. lower the feet, extend. So we're gonna stay up for 100. We'll do them in 4s. Here we go. Exhale, slide the legs. Inhale, up. Exhale, extend, hold. Here we go. Inhale, 1, 2, 4. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. You can always bend your knees. Exhale. Inhale, squeeze your legs. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. Exhale. 2 more. Exhale. Last one. Out. Hold. Bend the knees. Lower the feet. Extend. And stretch it on back. Big reach, arms and legs here. We are going into another roll up here, guys. Bring the arms to the ceiling. Squeeze your legs together. Inhale, lift. Exhale, use your abs. Woo! And stretch it on forward. Give yourself a really good stretch. All right. Coming back to our back. Gonna do a little bit of a bridging. Okay, so here we go. Find your way down. Slowly down, one at a time. Abs are in, shoulders are down, and then arms down. Bend the knees. Place your feet flat onto the mat. I have my feet pretty close together, maybe an inch apart. Same with the knees and inner thighs. So if you don't want a lot of space, make sure your heels are in a little bit, arms are down. Just basic bridge. Exhale, tuck your tail just so you can open up our hip flexors. Push through the arms, use your triceps, squeeze your butt, and slowly down. So another little trick with bridging is as you bridge, if you feel like you start to slide backwards a little bit, that's telling me you're actually pushing your feet forward rather than feeling like you're pulling your feet towards your butt. So if you pull your feet towards your butt as you bridge up, you'll actually elongate through the thigh a little bit more. You'll activate the back of the legs and the butt better. And you'll really get that opening and the stretch in the hip flexors and roll down, which we need right now from all that other stuff that we did. Okay, again, just basic bridge, tuck and lift. We're just gonna do a few more, and then we're gonna add to it and lower it down. Real slow here, guys. Again, exhale, draw the abs in. Bridge up, push through the arms, and down. We're gonna stay up on this next one. Exhale, tuck and lift. Hold here, push through the arms. Make sure you're not flaring your back or chest and you're not pinching your shoulder blades. The shoulder blades are flat. Your upper arm is pushed into the ground. From here, we're gonna float the right leg to tabletop, then just set it down real slow. Left leg. So just getting that transfer of weight again, right leg. And you might notice one side's a little trickier, right? So try to squeeze both butt cheeks. Use your arms to help with that stability. Push down into the mat with the foot that's down. We got a couple more because we are gonna add, again, right. One more time, left. Hold here, push your hips up, slowly roll down. We're gonna add a straight leg to this. You can always stay to tabletop. Exhale, tuck and lift. Push your hips up here. Bring your right leg to tabletop and extend it up if you can. From here, gonna lower that leg down and then kick it up. I'm lowering just to my knees match and then up. Lower, squeeze to the inner thighs. 2 more. Stretch the leg long. 1 more. Up, bend the knee, hold here. Left leg comes up. You can do this in tabletop too. Lower and bring it up. 5. Super straight if you can. 4. Squeeze your butt for 3. Long leg. 2. And 1. Bend that knee. Push your hips up. Lower on down. Adding on to this, a leg circle. Exhale, tuck your tail. Lift it on up again. Right leg comes up. Again, you can go to tabletop. I'm gonna lower my leg to match the knee, open and circle around. Be careful, lower down, open it up. Watch that the left knee doesn't shimmy around. The leg is gonna wanna pull you, so you gotta use your obliques. inner thighs. One more. Circle and reverse. You can always do this with your butt lower if you need to, right? Take breaks. You can always keep both feet down. 2, 1. Hold that leg up. Replace the foot. We're going right into the left leg. Extend it. Here we go. Down and a little circle around. Again, watch that right leg doesn't open out. Use your arms. Abs in. We have 2 more. 1 more. Reverse. Breathe, guys. 2. Open. Exhale around. Around. You got to get those lungs working. Around. 2 more. Watch your right knee doesn't move. 1 more. Up. Replace that foot. Lift the hips up. Slowly, slowly, slowly roll all the way down. Once we're here, let's give our knees a nice little hug. Massage the back out. Make sure we're feeling pretty good after that. We're going to go into kind of a similar position because I want to teach you guys the prep for something called control balance, which is a tricky one. If, let's cross right ankle over the left thigh and hug the left knee. Let's get a stretch. So if you like short spine on the reformer or rollover that we do on mat, this is a little harder version of that. I won't make you do the full thing because I know it's a hard one. Get a good stretch. But if you don't like doing the rollover, you're going to stick to the prep that we're going to do, okay? Because like I said, it is a challenging exercise, especially if you don't have mobility on your back. So if you have anything with your spine or your neck, I don't want you doing it at all. But you can do the prep, okay? All right, so the prep is going to be the same as our bridge, but we're not lifting very high, okay? So all you're going to do is just tuck your tail a little bit. So I'm in just a little hover, belly scooped in, butt is up just a little bit. Going to take my right leg up, and I want to grab it and pull it back. And then replace that foot. Arms can go back down. So I'm only in this little hover. Then the left leg is going to come and grab and bring it back. Like I said, if you can't do rollover because of anything with your back and neck, please just do this. Because this is the whole idea of the control balance. It's to have control, right? And it's to get a big stretch too. But it is it is some balance to it too. But it has to do with a lot of flexibility in your spine and your hamstrings. And your shoulders actually too. One more time on the left. And then back. And then roll the spine down for a second. All right, going into that little curl again. Just find that scoop. Bring the right leg up. Grab behind that leg. Make sure you're not hiking that right hip up. And just pulse that leg in. Pulse. Pull your abs in. So we're trying to gain some more flexibility in this hamstring. Scoop the abs in. 3, 2, 1. Replace that foot. The other leg comes up and we pulse it in. You're going to take note of differences in your sides. One's going to be more flexible than the other. Watch the right knee doesn't roll out. 2, 1. Replace that foot. Roll down. All right. I'm going to show you the control balance. If you just want to do rollover, if that's good for you, do it. If you can't do it, go back to what we were just doing and switch legs, please. If not, just watch me. Legs come up. You're going to lower the legs down just like we're doing rollover. We are doing a rollover, lift up and over, not on the neck. Flex the feet, toes to the mat. If you can't get your toes down, this is the whole thing with it. From here, I'm going to keep my arms over there and just bring my right leg up, lower down. This is still a prep. Exhale, left. So this is all we're going to do today. Remember, you're not on your neck, you're on your shoulders, right? So this is why we had to get those hamstrings stretched out, right? And balance, abs in. One more each leg. Last one. And then slowly roll out of it. Once you're down, hug your knees in. So I just wanted to introduce that to you, okay? So the full control balance is a traditional exercise, so that's why I want to introduce it. But again, the preps are fantastic. You're just getting just as much work. From here, extend your legs, right? We all are different. Arms are up. Inhale, lift, and exhale. And big stretch forward, right? We have to know our limitations, right? If it's like, no, that's not good for my body, don't do it, right? Every exercise is not necessarily good for everybody, right? That's why I do a lot of modifications and preps for you. Okay, but if you have any questions, please let me know. Okay, so from here, I'm gonna go ahead and bend my right knee. Now I have it where my big toe is next to my left heel, right? So I'm not bent in very far, okay? Push down into the ground with the right leg, arms are out. From here, I'm just gonna tuck my tail, my left leg will slide, roll down a little, and come right back up. This is part A, okay? Exhale, and back up. One more time, abs in, and back up. Now part B, lower down, hold here. Exhale, left leg comes and matches, so my knees are together. From here, I'm gonna lower down on my shoulder blades, and then lift right back up, but not quite all the way up. Again, lower down, so little teaser prep, and back. You can always go back to the first thing with the leg down. Down, squeeze the inner thighs tight together, guys. Exhale up. Make sure you're pushing the right foot down. And up, hold here. Open the arms out. Exhale, rotate to the left, back to center. Rotate to the left, back. Keep squeezing the inner thighs. 3, do what you can. 2, that leg can always go down, right? 1, hold, come up, lower the leg, stretch forward. So we're gonna prep it out onto the other side. So slide back, big toe on my left foot is against my ankle of my right. Arms are out. Exhale, just tuck and roll halfway down. Come right back up, right? This is part A. Exhale, draw the abs in, and up. One more time like this. Exhale, pull the belly in to come up, down, and right back up. Now lower down, pull abs in, find that tuck, float the leg up, squeeze the thigh. We're rolling down to our shoulder blades, and exhale back up, right? I don't come to a full seated position in this, because in teaser, you always come to a slight tuck position, right? Down, exhale it up. 2 more, and then we'll add our twist. Squeeze your butt and inner thighs, guys. I swear that helps. We just have to find it and hold on to it, right? You gotta hold that squeeze up, hold here, open the arms, exhale, twist right, back to center. Squeeze your butt, twist right. Again, 3, and 2, and 1. Lower the leg, come up, stretch it on out. Let's get a big stretch in our hips once again. Open the knees out, because again, those hips are helping you a whole lot, right, to help those legs up. So a little prep for teaser. We won't go into it today, but just wanted to go through that. Alrighty, so let's make our way onto our stomachs for a moment. Get a little sip of water. So come onto your tummy, find that nice length. So let's start with your hands directly underneath your shoulders, okay? And elbows are in. So your elbows aren't swung out to the side, they're in and they're hovering a little bit. Reach your legs super long. Legs can squeeze together unless you have anything in your back, open the legs out. All right, press down through the palms, open the collarbone, squeeze the elbows in. So before I even lift, I'm in a slight hover, I feel my mid-back and opening up through the collarbones. Elongate your neck. All we're gonna do is feel a little lift up, just a little one, and back. And when I do lift up, everything lifts with me. So my chest lifts, my ribs lift, my belly even lifts, right? Unless that's all you can do is give me just a little chest lift. If that's all your body does, that's okay, right? I just want you to fire up the upper and mid back to lift you and go into an opposite direction, right? We do so much forward, especially right now if you guys are all sitting on your computers or rounding over. right? We need to move in this opposing direction and open up our shoulders and open the chest and get our backs moving, right? Last 3, open up. 2 more times, lift. Real long into the spine. 1 more time, up. And find your hover. Now from here, pull your abs in. I'm just gonna slide my right arm forward and then slide it on back without changing anything. Tuck your tail, slide the left and bend. So my elbows are going out to the side a little bit. So my hand is actually staying in alignment with my shoulder. So I'm sliding out, but my elbow does have to go out and in, and then I squeeze it back into my side every time. Abs and sliding, because I don't want you to hike your shoulder up in order to slide your arm out, right? Or twist. So if that means you're only going out a little, that's okay. Keep long in the neck, belly in, open up, left, and back. Now if you're like, that was good, I really feel this in my upper mid back, then you can try both arms. Little bit more work. Lift, tuck your tail. Like I said, go to single arm or just go back to our lifts. Fire up those muscles that are around your shoulder blades, right? We're trying to keep the chest off the ground. Up 1 more time. Slide, back, hold, lift up, and push on back into a child's pose. Round it back, stretch out those back muscles. Really get a nice opening, drop the head. Just get that big stretch and then come on back. And once you're back, just give me a little shoulder roll, because now we are going to go in the opposing direction to really get some openings into our chest. So before we do that, interlace your fingers for a moment and open out your chest for me. Big stretch. So I know this is a difficult one for a lot of us, right? But it is quite necessary to try to get us open, okay? All right, we're coming on down onto our tissues. All right, so knees are bent, feet are flat on the floor. I have my feet not pulled all the way into my chest. They're out away from me a little bit because we will be lifting our hips up. So I don't want your heels super close to you. They're out a little ways. So you'll see when we get started, you're gonna take your hands out to the side just for the first part and just give me a big lift in your chest and open it up, right? And then from here, all you're gonna do is push through your feet and then lift your hips up. And then if your heels are too close to your butt, walk them a little forward, okay? Bring your feet maybe an inch or 2 apart. Lift your chest, press the hips up, open it up, lower back down, because we are gonna do a bit of moves here. If this bothers your wrist, you can always fold up your mat a little bit, so you're putting your hand right on the edge, okay? But spread the fingers apart, push the floor away from you, and come on down. You can always do this off the side of your couch instead. We will be going to tricep dips later, but the fingers will have to change for that. 1 more time. Can we hold it here and just little butt lifts up? 1, 2. So I really want you to fire up the back of the legs, pull the belly in, only get as high as your body allows. If that means you're down here a little bit and you're doing little butt lifts, that's okay. Try to go up. If you really don't want to do this, go back to bridge, okay? This is in lieu of doing a bridge. Hold, lower down a second, shake out the wrists a moment, right? Because this is a lot of opening into the chest. Here we go, back to the same position. Make sure feet are pretty close together. Exhale, lift the hips up. From here, right leg comes to tabletop and comes down. Left leg up and down. Abs in. So if you notice, we are doing the same thing we did in our bridge. This is just going to be a little more challenging for the back of the body. But like I was saying, we need to really work the back of the body and stretch open the chest and shoulders. So that's why this is hard, right? We don't do this. 1 more time. Right. And left. Set the hips down for a moment, right? We're going to progress. All right, here we go. Lift the chest up for me, guys. Lift the hips back up. From here, right leg comes up. And we're gonna extend it out and bend it in. Extend for 4, bend it in. 3, keep squeezing your left butt cheek. 2, 1, set that foot down. Left leg comes up, we press it out. 5, squeeze your right butt. 4, open your chest. 3, 2, 1, lift, lower down. Like I said, if you're getting over this, go on your back and just repeat the leg pattern, okay? Here we go again. Press down, lift the chest, lift the hips up. All right, we got the right leg up. We're gonna lower it down and kick it up. 5. Keep pushing that left leg. 4. Open the chest. 3, 2, one more. 1, replace it, hold here, squeeze the right butt, extend the left leg, we lower, lift it up. 5. Abs in. 4. Open the chest. 3. Push the floor away. 2. Squeeze your butt. 1. Replace. Lower down. Let's stretch our legs out. Stretch your wrist for a moment. I know, gets super wristy. Giving you a quickie break here. We're gonna try those leg circles like we did on our back. All right, let's see how we do. Okay, bend the knees back. Hands are back. Open up the chest. If you're not sweaty yet, you should be sweaty now. Lift up your hips, open it up. We're getting that right leg up. We're gonna go down and circle around. 1, and circle 2. Don't move that left leg. 3, 4, and 5. Reverse, and 1, and 2, and 3. You can always go back to tabletop. 2, 1. Replace it, lift your butt up. Here we go. Left leg, and down and around. 1, and 2. Good. 3, squeeze your right butt. 4, 5, reverse. 1, uh-oh. 2, 3, 4, 5. Replace it, lift your hips up. Lower down. And big stretch. You said it, Bru. He's growling at us. And then stretch forward. Give your hamstrings a really good stretch here, guys. And breathe. Woo. All right. So, almost done. Home stretch. Come onto your right hip for me. We'll get off the wrist, okay? We are gonna do a little side reach. We'll do it on our forearm, okay? So from here, I'm gonna go ahead and fold my mat up because it hurts my forearm a little bit. So I like a little paddage. So come down on your right forearm, make sure the elbow's under the shoulder, push the floor away, extend the top leg, go on buddy. And then from here, bend the bottom leg underneath you, okay? And then we're just going to lift up with that bottom knee right now and push the hips forward and extend. If you're like, that's too easy for me, take your right leg back underneath you and hold. From here, I'm gonna lower my hips an inch or 2 and lift up. 1. Engaging through that right side. 2, but not in that right shoulder. Push the floor away. 3. Keep reaching. 4. Abs in. 5. 6. Stay nice and long. Squeeze your butt forward. 8, 9, and 10. Then the bottom knee. Come on down. Let's do a quickie mermaid stretch over to that left side, and then we'll go right into our other side. All right, so swing it on around. Come on your left hip. Fold up if you need a little extra cushion, okay? All right, right leg is extended. My bottom knee is underneath to give me some support. Push the floor away first. Lift the hips up. You can keep the knee down. Or if you want to extend that leg, here we go. Lower, lift the hips. 1 and 2. Stay long. 3. Squeeze your butt. It'll help you. 4 and 5. Pull the abs in. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bend that bottom knee. Let's come up into our mermaid stretch. Big stretch over, guys. Stretch out that side body. Big, big reach. Good. And then come on up. All right. Let's go ahead and come on to all fours. And we're gonna go into a couple of cat-cows just to get our back moving a little and extend. Again, abs in and back. What are you doing back there? One more time. And then step your left foot forward and let's just get a nice opening in the hip flexor. Like I said, we got to keep these guys open but strong. So squeeze your right butt cheek, tuck your tail. Good. Sit. Not you guys, him. And just hold into that stretch. Good. I know, I love you. And then stretch it on back. Find that hamstring stretch. Right? And then come up. And then we'll go ahead and switch legs. So right foot is forward. And then tuck your tail. And find that opening in that hip flexor. I know, it's a rough life right now, buddy. Get that stretch. And then go ahead and stretch back the hamstring. I know. All right. Get some love-ins on your animals today. And then come on up. I'm going to go ahead and just face you guys. Come onto my hands, curl the toes under, and stand up. And just find your forward fold right here. Drop your head. Let's just shake it out a little, pedal the knees. Right, let your arms hang. If you need to stretch your shoulders again, interlace behind your back. And then from here, soften the knees. Use your abs to come all the way up. Roll your shoulders around a few times. All right, I hope you guys feel good. Sorry about the little Brutus distraction this morning. Again, little needy guy today. But I hope you guys got a great workout. Thank you so much for joining me today. And if you have any questions, please let me know if you want to do anything else different. But I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much, especially those of you, well, not especially, but all of you. But those of you who donated to me too, I love you. I wish I could hug and kiss you right now. But I'll hug and kiss him instead. I love you guys. I miss you.